To the members of the clergy, fellow mourners, all protocols observed. Mheshimiwa was a man of the people and for the people. The tributes so far are a testimony of this. He dedicated his life to serve the people, not just of his constituency, but anybody who approached him. And he did it wholeheartedly and genuinely because he had a huge heart, which accommodated anybody and everybody. Mheshimiwa was referred to by many names: Otada, Oadgaoko, Nyakwar Miriam, Jax, Jabaridi, but to me, he was simply Mzee. Politics was his life. It was in his DNA. He could talk and debate politics of any country. He read a lot, watched news a lot, traveled a lot, and interacted with leaders from all over the world. His dream was always to make Kenya a better place. Even before he became an MP, he was already in the thick of Kenyan politics. He would hold rallies and lead demonstrations on the streets of Washington, D.C., demanding for change for Kenya. I don't know if John Maina is here, but John was part of those demonstrations and rallies. I cannot remember how many politicians we hosted in our home in Washington, D.C. Our home was always the stopover for Kenyan politicians, those who were on the right side with Mheshimiwa. Mzee loved our children, Linda and Sammy, very much. He would go to the ends of the world to give them whatever they wanted. And sometimes we would fight over this. But he would tell me that whatever he lacked in childhood, he would ensure that Linda and Sammy never lacked. Just 2 weeks ago, we had organized a family lunch to celebrate Linda and Sammy's achievements. He was super proud of them. Linda graduated in April with a Bachelor of Arts in Live Performance from Cape Town, while Sammy completed high school from Light Academy, scoring an impressive A- in KCSE. Unfortunately, on the day of the lunch, we received the sad news of his sister, my sister-in-law's death. Naturally, we put off the lunch for a later date, a date that was not to be. To Linda and Sammy, my promise to you is that I will do everything within my ability to ensure that you both continue with your education uninterrupted. Sammy and I were in hospital the day he was hospitalized. There was no indication that he would not pull through, because the following day he looked a lot better than the previous day, even though he was still very ill. Mzee, I thank God for the time he gave you to us. From the first day that we met in 1990 in Washington, D.C., we were an instant attraction. We have treasured memories. You may be gone from our lives, but you will live in our hearts forever. You will be dearly and greatly missed. Nendikikwe mzee. Nendikikwe. Until we meet again.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I know we have sat